Have you ever stopped to ponder the true significance of money in our lives? It's a fascinating question, isn't it? Money, in its various forms, is an omnipresent force, subtly shaping our daily routines, our dreams, our very identities. To comprehend the enigma of money, let's start by acknowledging its ubiquity. Money is not just a mere medium of exchange, it's far more than that. It's a universal language, bridging gaps between nations, cultures, and individuals. It's the currency of human interaction, enabling us to buy, sell, and trade with ease and efficiency. Yet money's influence extends beyond being a facilitator of transactions. It's also a measure of value. Think about it. The price tag on an item isn't just about its cost. It's an indicator of its perceived worth. In this way, money becomes a yardstick, helping us assess the value of goods and services, and even the value of our time, effort, and skills. Further still, money serves as a store of wealth. It's the vessel we use to carry our earnings forward, to save for a rainy day, to plan for the future. It's our safety net, our means of preserving and accumulating wealth over time. And let's not forget, money is also a standard of deferred payment. It's the promise of future payment that allows us to borrow and lend, to invest and grow. It's the lifeblood of our economy, facilitating the flow of capital, driving innovation and fueling growth. So you see, money is more than just coins and notes, more than numbers in a bank account. It's a complex, multifaceted entity that touches every aspect of our lives. It's a tool, a measure, a store, and a standard. It's the engine that powers our economy, the thread that weaves our society together. As we delve deeper, we will realize why money holds such an integral position in our lives and our economy. So buckle up as we venture on this journey to unravel the enigma of money, to understand its power, its potential, and its pitfalls. But where did this all start? Let's journey back to the birth of capitalism. The roots of capitalism can be traced back to the end of the Middle Ages, but it truly came into its own during the Industrial Revolution in the late 18th and early 19th centuries. This was a time of great change, a time when the world was shifting from the old feudal system to something entirely new. The feudal system, with its lords and serfs, was a rigid hierarchy, where economic power was concentrated in the hands of the few. It was a system that had kept societies stagnant for centuries. But with the advent of the Industrial Revolution, a new system emerged, one that championed the individual and the power of innovation: capitalism. In this new system, the concept of private property took center stage. Under feudalism, land and resources were owned by the lords and the king. But in capitalism, anyone could own property. Anyone could start a business. This shift was monumental. It meant that wealth was no longer just for the aristocracy. It was there for the taking, for anyone with a good idea and the determination to see it through. Then there was the concept of the profit motive. In capitalism, individuals were motivated by the potential for profit. This drove innovation as people sought to create products and services that others would want to buy. And the more successful they were, the more wealth they could accumulate. And let's not forget the idea of competitive markets. In a capitalist system, businesses compete with each other for customers. This competition drives efficiency, as businesses strive to offer the best products at the lowest prices. But with all these changes came challenges. Capitalism, like anything else, isn't perfect. It has its flaws, its inequalities. But despite these challenges, capitalism has proven to be the most effective system for generating wealth and prosperity. Capitalism, with its promise of wealth and prosperity, forever changed the face of our global economy. Capitalism, a system often praised and criticized, yet it remains the backbone of the world's most prosperous nations. But why? Let's dive right into it. To start off, capitalism is a powerhouse of economic efficiency. It's like a well-oiled machine, where resources are allocated based on the forces of supply and demand, not by a central authority. This means that businesses and individuals make decisions based on what's profitable, not what's dictated. Imagine a bustling marketplace, filled with a variety of goods. Each vendor, each buyer, each transaction is a testament to the efficiency of capitalism. There's no one-size-fits-all approach here. rather a myriad of choices tailored to individual needs and wants. This brings us to the next benefit: freedom of choice. One of the greatest strengths of capitalism is the liberty it offers. In a capitalist society, you have the freedom to choose what to buy, where to work, or even start a business of your own. It's like being the author of your own story with the power to shape your destiny. And then there's competition. Now, competition might seem like a tough pill to swallow, but in the grand scheme of things, it's the catalyst for innovation. It pushes businesses to constantly evolve, to offer better products, services, and solutions. It's the reason we have smartphones that can do a myriad of tasks, electric cars that can drive us to our destination without a drop of petrol, and medical breakthroughs that were once thought impossible. All of these benefits are interwoven, creating a dynamic, ever-evolving system. A system that, despite its many challenges, continues to drive progress, to elevate societies, and to bring about unprecedented levels of prosperity. So, the next time you hear the word capitalism, remember, it's not just a system, it's a force. A force that drives innovation, choice, and efficiency. A force that, despite its imperfections, has the power to shape our world. Capitalism, with all its imperfections, has the undeniable power to drive growth and prosperity. Scene script: money and capitalism, an inseparable duo, but how do they interact? Picture for a moment a world without money. The concept seems almost alien, doesn't it? That's because money is the lifeblood that keeps the body of capitalism alive and thriving. It's the conduit that allows the exchange of goods and services, the medium that transforms our labor into tangible assets. Now, let's delve a little deeper. At the heart of capitalism lies the concept of investments. When we talk about investments, we're not just talking about stocks and bonds. We're talking about the capital that businesses need to grow and thrive. This capital is often in the form of money. Money, in turn, facilitates the accumulation of more capital. It's a cycle, a process that feeds on itself, perpetuating the growth of capitalism. Picture a seed. This seed is an idea, a business venture. But for this seed to grow into a fruit-bearing tree, it needs nourishment. This nourishment comes in the form of capital, and more often than not, this capital is money. So you see, without money, this seed remains just that, a seed. But with money, it transforms into a tree that provides fruits, the fruits being the goods and services that businesses provide. But it doesn't stop there. Money also serves as the incentive that drives people to work, to innovate, and to take risks. It's the reward that pushes us to strive for success. Without money, there would be no motivation to participate in the capitalist economy. The relationship between money and capitalism is akin to the relationship between the heart and the body. Just as the heart pumps blood to keep the body alive, money circulates within the capitalist system, driving growth and facilitating exchange. Without money, the capitalist system, like a body without a heart, simply cannot function. So we see that money and capitalism are indeed an inseparable duo. They feed into each other, each one essential for the other's existence. Without money, the wheel of capitalism simply cannot turn. In this capitalist world, understanding money becomes not just a necessity, but a survival skill. Indeed, financial literacy is not about having a hoard of cash stashed away. Rather, it's about understanding how money works and making it work for you. Think of it as a language. Just as learning a new language opens up a world of opportunities, so does understanding the language of finance. It helps us make informed decisions about our resources, and it's this knowledge that empowers us to build wealth over time. Imagine this: a young adult fresh out of college stepping into the real world. They have their first paycheck in hand, but without financial literacy, they're like a ship without a compass. They might end up spending all they earn, or worse, fall into the trap of debt. But with financial literacy, they can chart a course towards a secure future. They'll know the importance of saving, investing, and managing their money wisely. And that's just one example. Whether it's planning for retirement, buying a house, or managing debt, financial literacy lays the groundwork for sound decision-making. It's the difference between living paycheck to paycheck and achieving financial freedom. But here's the kicker. In a capitalist system, where money is the lifeblood, financial literacy becomes even more crucial. It helps us navigate the system to understand its ebbs and flows. It's like having a map in a maze. It doesn't make the journey easy, but it certainly makes it easier. And while it's true that capitalism presents its own set of challenges, it also offers opportunities. Opportunities to grow, to build, and to thrive. But to seize these opportunities, we need to understand the rules of the game, and that's where financial literacy comes in. Financial literacy, an indispensable tool to wield the power of money and thrive in a capitalist economy.